Shiva, 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 Shiva.
Hi guys, this is NJ, host on this channel. So today we will study one more concept, which is how just by looking at someone's hand we can get to know that whether this person would remain to be a loner or he will have an excess of friends. And you know, these benchmarking and these attributes and these concepts help a lot when it comes to when we have to do the personality judgment analysis, when we have to do the career counseling, because only when you know the dominant personality traits of an individual, the strength areas of an individual, then only you can recommend him certain job or certain job profile, because you know every single profile requires different kind of expertise. So let's say, and you know, from the angle of palmistry, from the perspective of palmistry, you will never find the hand of a someone who is a poet or who is a musician, who is working on a profile where lots of imagination and artistic skills are required, to be similar to the hand of a chartered accountant, where analytical knowledge and analytical minute detail seeking nature is required. And same is the case with of an athlete or of a farmer, where physical strength is required. So that all things get determined just by looking at someone's hand and by doing a proper proper analysis of someone's hand and someone's lines. So the concept today which we are going to discuss is how to know the social circle of an individual. So the first thing which we need to look at is the presence of the vertical lines. So you know what is written in our ancient scriptures, the Samudik Shastra, is that they have ascribed these vertical lines on the fingers, these lines, as the line of friends, which in Hindi we can also term as the Mitra Rekha. So these presence of these vertical lines tells about the well-wishers, about the friends who would help us, who would counsel us, who would advise us in any of the time of adversity. So the presence of vertical lines tells about our friend circle. And you know, contrary to it, the presence of horizontal lines tells about the enemies, which can also be seen as the lines of obstruction. So in palmistry, the vertical lines tells about our friend circle, about our social circle, and the presence of horizontal lines are known as the enemy lines. And you know, even in palmistry or any kind of meta science, while doing the analysis, while studying a concept, there is no direct way approach. Although I will tell you the science which straight away mean and lead to this conclusion, but apart from that, there are other angles which derive and indicate towards the same direction. So we will study it from that perspective as well. So the presence of vertical lines I have already explained. Now comes the fingerprint pattern. So you know, they are like archetype qualities which are associated with the three majorly known fingerprint patterns. So these three patterns are your vole, your arch, and your loop. Although vole can also be divided into concentric vole, spiral vole, arch has also got a tented arch as one of its like subcategory, and loop can also be divided into ulnar loop and radial loop. So the one which we are going to study is the ulnar loop. See, because the archetype qualities which are associated with these major three fingerprint patterns are that vole makes someone, which is also known as in Hindi as chakra. So vole makes someone very individualistic, very assertive. Arch makes someone very practical, very reliable, very stable. And when it comes to loop is the sign of, is a print pattern which tells about that someone is very adaptable, is very friendly, is very happy to go lucky. So even in that loop category, there is one subcategory which is ulna. Ulna is the refined trait of the loop which assures that someone is very friendly, someone would be very adaptable, very happy to go lucky types, which would automatically attract large number of friends into his life and would bless him with a happy social life. You know, and when I say that, so I won't mean just by having the fingerprint pattern of loop on one finger or two fingers. So let's say if on including both of your hands, so if in more than 6 or 7 fingers you have the ulnar loop, so that would indicate that this person will have this person is having a very adaptable and very social nature. And you know, the recognition, how can we recognize ulna on the fingerprint pattern is like this is how ulna pattern is. So vole remains to be like this. This is our vole. Arch is like this and loop is like this. So the ulna loop is when this loop it just sweeps in from the percussion side and point towards the thumb. So this is our so this is something like that. This is our ulna loop on this hand because it is sweeping in, it's open from the percussion side and it is pointing towards the thumb side. So this kind of pattern is known as the ulna loop. So that remains to be one more sign that if you will spot this kind of ulna loop pattern on more than 6 or 7 fingers, that would make this person very social and very adaptable into his life. Then comes one more benchmarking criteria, which is our the flexibility of an individual. Only if you have got very flexible, very forgiving and very happy to go, cheerful nature, then only you can expect large number of friend circle. Otherwise you would just remain very offended and always remain very unforgiving in life. So to know that, you need to first check the flexibility of the hand. So if you find someone's hand which is very flexible, so that can be easily bent backwards, so that remains to be first criteria. Then comes the color of the hand. So let's say if you'll find the color of the hand as pink, so that is a very positive sign that this person is very cheerful, is very happy and very optimistic in life. Because like the way pink color represents your optimism, yellow color represents the archetype quality. With the yellow color of the hand is melancholiness, with the white color is lack of sympathy, little bit self-centeredness. So the pink color of the hand tells that this person is very optimistic and very happy to go, very cheerful. So the flexibility of the hand, then comes the color of the hand which remains to be pink, and third remains to be the soft texture of the skin. So these three feature in totality also tells that this person could have lot of friend circle or is eligible to attract too much of social circle into his life. So that's one more criteria. Then comes the another criteria, which is the the condition of your heart line, which tells about your emotions, how we relate with others, how sentimental we are. So let's say in case if you'll find this heart line culminating at the index finger, so this is also very positive sign that this person is very idealistic, this person is very concerned, this person is very virtuous, this person is very ethical. So having a heart finger ending on the, although there remains to be very much contradiction on this. Some people say that the heart line originates from here. Some people say the heart line originates from the percussion side. Though in my research and I personally follow the approach that heart line is originate from the percussion side and it terminates and culminates, ends at the towards the fingers of either Jupiter finger, in the middle of the Jupiter and Saturn finger, or here. So heart line ending here on the index finger is one more sign of optimism and is very assertiveness, and I've got someone who is very virtuous, very ethical and has got very good circle of friends. Then comes another sign, which is the state of our quadrangle. So the quadrangle is formed between this portion, the heart line and the head line. So let's say if you'll find this portion very unafflicted with the presence of too many good signs, like the sign of square, sign of triangle. So this can also remain to be a benchmark that this person has got very cheerful nature and he can have good friends, because the shape of quadrangle, and the quadrangle has been given a lot of significance in palmistry, and the way we judge its state is it is being formed by two lines, the heart line and head line. So let's say if you'll find the state of the heart, the condition of the heart and head line as like this. So straight and straight. So this tells about someone who is got very unforgiving, very unrelating, and very straightforward approach in the life. Typical those people who are like very too concerned about their schedule, timetable, and very unforgiving and very to the point kind of approach. But if you'll have a curve and bending heart and headline, so that means that this person is very flexible in his life. Something like this. So something like this. So this means that this person is very flexible towards the need of others, his emotions, his logics, and his thinking pattern is flexible and accommodating towards the needs of the others and towards the need of the situation, need of the hour. So that remains to be one more sign. Then comes the criteria by which we can judge is the shape of the nails. So let's say if you will find the shape of the nail, shape of the nails as square. So shape of the nail as square. So that is one more sign that this person is very adaptable. This person is very, and he's got very very temperamental nature. Is not very volatile, but has got a very adaptable and very flexible nature. So having a square, because if you the more broad and rectangular the nail gets, the person becomes too volcanic and remains very much vulnerable to the short burst of the tempers. Same is the case with fan shaped nails. Fan shaped nails tells about that someone who's got very nervous disposition. So if you'll find in majority of the fingers the shape of the nail as square, so this also indicates someone has got very accommodating and very flexible and very happy-go-lucky nature. So that is one more criteria. Then comes now comes our the shape of the hand, the type of the hand. So like the way I made a video also on this, that there are different four kind of majorly formed shapes, which are your air hand, air hand shape, your water hand shape, your earth hand shape, and the fire hand shape. So out of all those, the air hand type people remains to be very much open towards making good friends, having too much of friend circle, and even the mass communication, the journalism, and the publishing industry is full with these people. So the shape of the air hand remains to be like this. The shape of the palm would remain to be square, and fingers would remain to be long. So long fingers and square palm. So air hand people have got very intellectual, very communicative nature, and which automatically blesses these people with lot of good friends and lot of friend circle. So that remains to be one more criteria, and one more perspective from which we can look at is the long middle flanges. So our first top flange tells about our mental skills. Second flange tells about our practical skills, and third tells about our physical indulgences. So let's say someone who has in majority of his fingers a long middle flange, long second flange, that could also indicate that this person would have good friend circle, or is has got the potential to enjoy a very active social life. So that is one more criteria. Then comes one more thing, which is your the strong conscious world, because only if you have a strong, this is our conscious part, this area, this side of the angle is our conscious world, and this section represents our subconscious thinking process, the intuitive imagination skills. So if someone who has got strong conscious world, then only he would have a control in his emotions, control in the situation, because majority of the times even deepest of the deep friendship also get broken off, get worn off because of the small issues and small matters. So someone who has got a strong conscious world, he would have a strong hold on the situation. Now comes the last part, which is how can we get to know that someone who has got a very if someone has got very rich and very influential and very great kind of people in his friend list or in his contacts. So to know that what is written in our ancient scriptures is that if someone who would have a sign of cross, so let's say if someone who has a sign of cross on his sign of cross on the second flange of the index finger. So it has been written in our scriptures, and also I have found this thing true in my own research in the hands of people who are in their public relation profile, or who have got very influential people in their contacts or in their phone book. So those people have got the sign of cross on the second flange of their index finger. So that remains to be one criteria. Second, in case if you will find the heart line culminating, this is our heart line. So let's say if you will find the heart line rather than culminating and ending on the middle finger, you will find it culminating either towards the Jupiter finger, or let's say culminating towards the Apollo finger, or the mount of the Apollo or the mount of the Jupiter. So this also is a sign that this person could have very influential people into his contact list. So that is one more criteria. And third and the last, if you'll find this is our quadrangle, so this is our heart line, this is our headline. So let's say if you'll find any influence line, any line from the quadrangle going towards the mount of the Mercury, so this also indicates that this person could have very influential people into his contact list. So this is all what I wanted to say on this. I make my videos very comprehensive, but after watching this video and understanding the concepts to the core, you will not make any mistake in while doing any of your analysis. So I hope you guys found this video informational. For further more updates and notification on palmistry, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.